You might think blueberries are always healthy, but what if I told you they could actually harm your body when eaten with the wrong foods? That's right. This tiny superfruit, praised for its antioxidants and anti-aging powers, can turn toxic when combined with just a few common items in your kitchen. If you're over 50 and trying to protect your brain, heart, and digestion, then you need to know this. Stay with me, because the 3 foods I'm about to reveal might be canceling out all the good blueberries can do, and in some cases, even putting your health at risk. Blueberries have long been hailed as one of nature's most powerful superfoods. Rich in flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, these small berries are more than just delicious. They help support brain health, regulate blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart. A single cup of blueberries contains a cocktail of nutrients including vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, and fiber. They're low in calories, high in antioxidants, and incredibly versatile. You can blend them in smoothies, sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss them into salads, or eat them fresh by the handful. For seniors, blueberries are especially important. Studies have shown that regular consumption of blueberries may slow cognitive decline and improve memory function. Their antioxidant properties help fight oxidative stress, one of the main contributors to aging and chronic disease. But here's the part most people miss. These benefits can be neutralized or even reversed when blueberries are paired with the wrong foods. You might be unknowingly sabotaging your health by combining blueberries with ingredients that block nutrient absorption, spike your blood sugar, or trigger inflammation. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the science of why blueberries don't mix with certain foods and reveal the top 3 items you should never eat alongside them. Whether you're trying to heal your gut, lose weight, manage your blood pressure, or just feel more energetic every day, knowing these food combinations could make all the difference. Let's start with food number 1. Blueberries and milk. Sounds like a healthy breakfast, right? You toss some blueberries into a bowl of cereal or blend them in milk in a smoothie and assume you're doing something good for your body. But here's what the science says. Milk can reduce the antioxidant power of blueberries by up to 50%. That's right. A study published in the Free Radical Biology and Medicine journal found that combining blueberries with milk significantly decreased the levels of antioxidants available for absorption. Why? Because the proteins in milk, particularly casein, bind to the polyphenols in blueberries, essentially locking them up and making them unusable by your body. Antioxidants are what make blueberries so valuable. They fight off free radicals, reduce inflammation, and support the health of nearly every system in your body. But when you pour milk over them, you're stripping away those very benefits. This is especially critical for older adults who rely on antioxidant-rich diets to prevent age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, and arthritis. Now, some might argue that milk is a good source of calcium and protein. That's true. But when it comes to blueberries, milk isn't the friendly partner it appears to be. The interaction between milk proteins and blueberry antioxidants happens quickly and drastically reduces the body's ability to absorb these powerful compounds. And it's not just milk. Yogurt, ice cream, and even protein powders made from whey can have the same effect. If you're someone who enjoys a blueberry yogurt parfait for breakfast or blends blueberries into a post-workout whey protein shake, you might want to rethink that combo. You're likely missing out on the full nutritional value of your berries. Instead, pair blueberries with non-dairy alternatives like oat milk, almond milk, or coconut yogurt. These plant-based options do not contain casein, meaning they allow the full absorption of blueberry polyphenols. In fact, combining blueberries with healthy plant-based fats, like those found in nuts and seeds, can even enhance nutrient uptake. So, remember, if you're over 60 and trying to maximize the antioxidant power of your diet, skip the milk when you reach for the blueberries. Your body will thank you. Let's talk about one of the most common breakfast mistakes: eating blueberries with refined carbs like pancakes, waffles, muffins, or sugary cereals. Yes, these meals might look beautiful on Instagram, but they're a metabolic disaster waiting to happen, especially for seniors trying to manage weight, blood sugar, and inflammation. Here's the problem. When you eat blueberries with high glycemic foods, you spike your blood sugar, which counteracts the benefits of blueberries. Blueberries are naturally low in sugar and have a moderate glycemic index. That means they don't cause a huge rise in blood glucose when eaten alone, but pair them with refined carbs and sugar, and that changes instantly. Imagine eating a blueberry muffin. Sure, it contains a few real berries, but it's also packed with white flour, added sugar, and often hydrogenated oils. That muffin is digested rapidly, flooding your bloodstream with glucose. The pancreas responds by releasing a surge of insulin, and instead of helping your body fight disease, the blueberries get lost in a sea of metabolic chaos. This matters even more for people over 50 who are at increased risk for insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. The sad truth is that many seniors believe they're eating healthy just because blueberries are involved, but the surrounding ingredients tell a very different story. Even if you make your own pancakes at home and throw in fresh berries, it's still not ideal unless you're using whole grain or almond flour alternatives. White flour has no fiber, no nutrients, and causes inflammation. Sugar adds to oxidative stress, the very thing blueberries are supposed to reduce. If you're trying to protect your brain, balance your energy levels, and avoid mid-morning crashes, you need to keep refined carbs far away from your blueberries. Instead, pair them with oatmeal, chia seeds, or unsweetened Greek yogurt, if you're not sensitive to dairy. Add cinnamon or nuts for flavor and blood sugar control. The key is this: don't let sugar and white flour steal the show. Blueberries are a powerhouse on their own, but their benefits can't overpower a poor diet. When combined with the wrong carbs, they simply lose their magic. The third food to avoid pairing with blueberries might come as a surprise: iron-rich meals, particularly heme iron found in red meat like steak, liver, or hamburgers. While iron is essential for energy production, immunity, and cognitive function, combining it with high polyphenol foods like blueberries may interfere with absorption. Here's what's happening. Polyphenols, those powerful antioxidants in blueberries, can bind to non-heme iron from plant sources and to some extent interfere with heme iron absorption from meat. This binding can reduce how much iron your body absorbs from the meal. If you have iron deficiency or anemia, this can become a problem. Now, most people aren't eating steak with blueberries, but many seniors enjoy blueberry spinach salads topped with grilled chicken or red meat, and others may blend blueberries into green smoothies containing iron-fortified powders or leafy greens like kale and spinach. While these meals are nutrient-dense, the polyphenol-iron interaction is real and has been observed in numerous nutrition studies. This interaction isn't harmful for everyone. In fact, if you have too much iron, a condition known as hemochromatosis, which is more common in older adults, blueberries can actually help regulate iron levels by reducing absorption. But if you are trying to increase your iron levels naturally, pairing blueberries with iron-rich meals may be working against you. To get the most out of both nutrients, separate them by a few hours. For example, have your blueberries in the morning with some oatmeal and save your iron-rich lunch or dinner for later. This allows your body to properly absorb iron without competition from polyphenols. Now that we've covered the 3 worst foods to pair with blueberries, milk, refined carbs, and iron-rich meals, let's talk about how to get the most out of this superfood. Pair blueberries with foods that complement and enhance their nutrition, such as oats, great source of fiber, slow-release carbs, and blood sugar support. Chia seeds or flax seeds provide healthy fats and fiber that increase polyphenol absorption. Almonds or walnuts, excellent plant-based fat sources that aid in the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. Leafy greens, on their own, when not competing with iron absorption, make a great base for fresh blueberries. Coconut yogurt or oat milk, delicious, dairy-free alternatives that won't block antioxidants. Dark chocolate in moderation offers polyphenols that synergize with blueberries' benefits. Blueberries are one of the most powerful foods you can eat for longevity, brain health, and vitality, only when you eat them right. By avoiding the 3 food combinations we discussed, milk and dairy, refined carbs, and iron-rich meals, you allow blueberries to work their full magic inside your body. Don't let poor food pairings waste this nutritional gift. Instead, make blueberries a centerpiece of smart and supportive meals. Use them to enhance your energy, sharpen your memory, and protect your heart as you age gracefully. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more senior health tips that truly make a difference. And remember, what you eat matters, but how you eat it matters just as much.